I'm Geoff Nemnich.
And I'm Rick Paillet.
And we're the hosts of The Last Stand. Coyote hunting is my passion.
And coyote calls are my livelihood.
And together we aim to bring you the best predator hunting tips, tricks, and tactics, right down to The Last Stand.
The Last Stand, presented by Lucky Duck Predator Calls. We are the masters of deception. Swagger Bipods. Shoot with confidence, shoot with swagger. OnX Hunt. Know where you stand. Hornady. Accurate, deadly, dependable. Pulsar. Image, quality.
Welcome back to The Last Stand. We're in Nevada still.
Yeah.
We're gonna call this episode Risk It for the Biscuit.
Yeah.
We're gonna talk about risk and reward today. You know, the area we've been hunting the last 2 days, you know, didn't meet our expectations, right? You know, we were hoping to kill a few more. We killed four and three, you know. So we had an option today. Last day of the hunt, we could stay there and hunt, which you and I conversed about it. We thought probably not gonna be more than what we've been getting, right? So you gave us an option of coming 100 miles.
Just move 100 miles. Let's go find some better country.
Lane has another area here, so we said, you know what? Let's risk it. Let's, you know, stay there. We're probably going to get the same, but come over here. Could be better. Might be worse, but we're hoping.
It feels good. There's lots of coyotes living out here. Completely callable your way you run that call.
Yeah.
Great.
Great looking country. We're back in sagebrush, a lot of yellow grass mixed in. We got river bottoms, we got hay meadows, we got it all. So
Let's come right here. So right behind you, buddy.
and even more so, this is actually our second stand of the day already. You know, that's been our, you know, we're 2 for 2 so far on second stands of the day.
Yeah.
So we just pretend we didn't even make that stand already that we made.
Delete.
And let's start the stand off with the coyote right here. Or the trip off with the coyote of the day. That's pretty good for a 60-year-old dude.
That's all I've ever known.
I think you guys are right in here. Okay, not that one. Well, we made it in. Probably walked, I don't know, 300 yards. Kind of got on the edge of this sage. Now it's just, you know, a lot of yellow grass. There's some pockets of sage. Got a lot of sage kind of on the downwind half here. So I purposely got the call out in front about 30 yards and on the downwind half. I have Lane on the downwind part right now with the shotgun just in case something comes hard. You know, right through this thick sage on our right. Wind's kind of going back off this way, so my hope is they come from somewhere down there across this big flat. We'll get them out front. We should be able to see them coming from a couple hundred yards and get some good footage and good shooting. So I'm gonna crank some volume and see what shows up. He's leaving. Man, I could kill him. He's just standing right there broadside, but we don't have any footage of him. He's just looking. No footage. No clue why that coyote didn't want to come into the call.
Yes, I think this thing's gonna be like 18 pounds. Makes it even more of an impressive shot, right? Yeah. Little target, you know. Although that was probably only like 175 yards. Hey, 22 pounder. Well, what do you think for a plan now? What do you think we stay on this road, you think? Keep That wind looked like it was doing, you know, it was almost coming more, you know, left to right when we were on that stand. Did you feel that?
It's dying down though altogether, so I think we'll go this way, then we can switch back and head south.
I think we go down about another mile or so.
Let's try another stand down there. Nice shot.
Yeah.
Good job.
This little guy has some brothers and sisters around here somewhere.
Yeah.
Let's go find them.
Well, we're 50-50 so far on the morning. 4 stands, we called in coyotes on 2 of them. The wind finally steadied out. You know, sometimes in this country earlier in the year, you get these swirling winds. It's tough. It's tough to hunt because by the time you sit down, it switches, and then halfway through the stand, it switches. But usually mid-morning, it straightens out, and I think that's what it finally did. You know, the forecast called for a southwest wind, and that's what we have now. So, plus it's blowing about 6 or 8 miles an hour, which usually means it's starting to steady out, which is perfect. I love a, you know, 10, 12 mile an hour wind or more. It knocks down the noise, and I think the coyotes aren't freaking out, you know, when it's dead calm. So I got Lane off to the side. I purposely put the call out in front of him. The thickest sagebrush is up ahead of us, so my hope is having the call out there instead of putting it out in front of me upwind, that if the coyotes come running, they're running parallel to us looking at the call, and they won't look over here and see us. We're tucked in pretty good, but my goal is to get Lane a shotgun coyote right at the call. So I'm gonna crank some different prey distress sounds the first half, and then go into some pup fights, pup distresses the second half. Right, call, right, call. Another one out there. Another one, yeah, 3 of them. Right to the left, Man, that was wild. We got coyotes running all over the place. There's 2 more coyotes we didn't kill. Got one right here. We killed them both right here at the call. One took off that way. Another one ran this way. I'm just gonna run through some pup distresses here and see if we can get one of them to come back. Here he comes. Next time he stops, I'm gonna kill him. Damn, he saw us. Damn it. Just keeps seeing us. There we go. We finally got that little sucker. That was a headshot. All I could see was his face. It's been mass chaos for like the last 4 minutes. We got coyotes just running everywhere. I'm just switching from pup distress to pup distress, and they're running back in. I gotta remember, we got 3 coyotes dead. We just gotta figure out where they're all at. I know 2 are right here, 1 right here. I think there's still more. There's at least 1 more coyote out there. I'm just gonna keep rolling through stuff here and see if we can get them rolling in.
We got right into the hornet's nest on these. I mean, that was like less than a minute, and they were just racing each other finally.
That's what we love.
Just keep switching, you know, that's the key. When you get into a wad of coyotes like that and you shoot, that's why you got to be proficient with the remote, because once you shoot, all I was doing is just switching the sound as fast as I could, and you saw what happened. They were kind of wanting to leave, but they didn't want to leave, and here you'd switch the sound, and then it would come back around. I switched the sound again, and here it came. We shot like 4 or 5 times, and the coyotes were still coming in, you know. Just keep switching up the pup distress when you get into a hornet's nest of them, and they keep giving you shots. If this would have been a little more open, I think we'd have got that other one too. He was back in there barking a little bit, but well, let's go collect him up. Well, this lead one was coming hard, and he hit, and he kind of lunged at the call, but he didn't quite know what it was.
You dumped him.
He's there. The other one's dead right out here, just on the side of it.
Number 1, number 2 right there.
All we had is headshots on these coyotes.
That's not a pup female.
Really? Oh. Yeah, in this grass, all we had is headshots, but it's like 50 yards, just whacking them. Boom,
Yeah.
boom.
We got number 2 over
Yeah,
here.
number 2's right there, yeah. Drag her over there. Right above the eye. You know, we hunt our asses off. We hunt our asses off for damn near 2.5 days just to hope to experience just one stand like that.
That was awesome.
That is wild. I was over there shaking. I mean, we'll have to shoot that first. I don't get the shakes early, but then once we start shooting coyotes, then the adrenaline starts hitting you, and I'm like, I'm fumbling with the remote.
Take one at a time. You can't flop shoot it.
That's right. That's right.
Take one.
Well, let's hook them up. Hook them up, drag them back, and head down the road, do it again. Well, if we go down a little bit further, then we can get them coming out of that valley, you know? Right down maybe by that center. We're looking for that midday coyote now. Just a little past noon. We're gonna actually make some sandwiches when we get back to the truck. We haven't seen a coyote since we killed that triple. I think we made 3 or 4 blank stands through here. But we got back into a spot now where it looks very, very similar to where we killed that triple. Just with the amount of grass and the vegetation's just a little bit different in here compared to the last like 2 or 3 stands we made. So we have probably, you know, out in front of us, I don't know, almost 600-800 yards of sagebrush and tall grass. Then off to our left is just a big valley filled with lots and lots of thick sagebrush, not as much grass. So we're up, we got us in a little elevated position. We're not worried about the shotgun. I walked the call out there 50, 60 yards so we can keep the coyotes down a little bit lower so we can get some good rifle shots, but wind's still right here in our face. I'm gonna let some TNT go here, max volume, maybe 4.5 minutes, and switch to some pup distress. Ready to call. We got 4 of us sitting here looking, and not of the coyote standing there 50 yards just right of the call. I have no clue how it got there. I was pointed just a little to the left, and it was looking right at us, and I didn't want to move, and then it finally spun. And hey, but I think that's 4 headshots in a row now. Well, we're due. Couldn't get a streak going. We just had a blank stand. It's such a great looking valley here. Just the right type of cover we're looking for. So we only came up this valley about 3/4 of a mile and walked in. We got a little bit of elevation on this bank. We might end up being skylined if a coyote shows up down there. We don't have much of a backdrop behind us, but I got the call out there about 40 yards. Couldn't get it out too far just because there's a lot of thick brush. I want to try to, you know, we'll kill them out there at 150 yards or so, or maybe 125, but just in case we get a hard charging coyote from the left, we can get him maybe killed with the call right here. But let him keep coming here. Let's let him work. Here he comes, no hurry. Just let him keep coming. Nobody could ever accuse me of being a dog hog now. Thanks for sharing. You know, when I first, he was actually behind us in the bottom there, and he come running out that way, and then he stopped. I was gonna shoot him, and that's when I switched to the lip squeaks to see what would happen, and then he stirred. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. We'll just let him keep on coming back in.
He was liking it, but not liking it.
Yeah, it's a little. I must be a little pup coyote.
Yeah. Well,
He'll be easy to drag up the hill.
I think he's huge.
Massive. Well, like those little ones are hard to hit, man. 110 yards down there. Down to the last stand. We've went on about a 6 or 7 stand dry streak here in the afternoon, which has about been the story of the whole trip. But just kind of got out of coyotes. The wind switched on us about 2 hours ago. Completely did a 180, kind of messed our plan up a little bit. So we were kind of scrambling, trying to figure out new routes into the spots we wanted to call. But not the ideal last stand of the day with the low light right now. We're in some thick sage, not real great visibility, so it's gonna happen fast if they show up here. Well, once again, we blanked on the last stand. We're gonna have to change the name of this show, I think. Looked great, you know, big sage country. It would have been tough to see him. You know, we needed a little bit of light, but I think in the first 6-7 minutes we would have been able to kill a coyote if it showed up. But you know, excellent day. I'm glad we made the switch. You know, 6 coyotes in the truck, man. Just how it goes sometimes. You're in them, and then you're out of them, you're back in them. But that's what makes it interesting. You never know what you're gonna get. So. Well, Lane, it's been a pleasure, buddy.
It was a great time.
You know, we gave her hell. No shortage of effort, man. We, you know, 3 straight days of coyote hunting, man. I'll tell you, you know, it puts the toll on you. Finally today, though, we saw what we've been waiting for.
That was a great
That
day.
triple stand today, that made the trip for me, man. That was exciting and fun. And but you know, for me, it was just fun riding around with you, man. I mean, that's part of coyote hunting, you know, the windshield time, you know, it's been what, probably 4 or 5 years since I've got to make since we've hunted coyotes together. So
go back a long way, and it was really good. Good shooting on your part.
Yeah, no, we shot. Hey, we shot good. You know, sometimes you get opportunities, sometimes you don't, and part of being a good coyote hunter is make the most of your opportunities, right? You know, so no, it was fun. I hope you guys enjoyed these episodes. We got a long season ahead of us. You know, this is just the start for both of us. You'll be shooting coyotes, I'll be shooting coyotes. So stay tuned. Rick will be back for the next episodes. We're going to be in Colorado with TR and Farmer Mark. You guys have seen him on previous seasons. So that'll be our November hunt. So look forward to that coming out here soon, and should be fun. But once again, buddy, appreciate it, man.
Jeff, it's been great.
Always a fun. Trump 2024, right?
2024,
All right,
yes.
back on the administration.
Yeah. I got my magazines ready to go.
That's right. Well, thanks, guys. We'll catch you next time right here on The Last Stand.